Happening at this hour, Omaha's FBI field office holds a diversity recruitment event. Agency says it's looking for, quote, a wide variety of background of knowledge and cultures and languages. And it's not the only one looking to become more inclusive. The Omaha Police Department has continued to focus on diversity during recruitment sessions, but application numbers are still low. KETV News Watch 7's Waverly Monroe looks at how criminal justice has changed and what that means for getting recruits.
Well, Rob, after speaking with Special Agent Michelle Stevenson, she says out of all the FBI employees, 45% of them are women and 27% are considered diverse. Those are those national numbers. Now at UNO, that the increase of interest in criminology is going up, but that doesn't mean that those students want to be in law enforcement.
I've always had a passion for civil rights.
Madison Gallegos graduated from UNO in May with a bachelor's in criminal justice. But when asked if she wanted to be a police officer, she says her schooling pushed her toward a different path.
I knew that I didn't want to be on the field in that way. So it was just an inspiration seeing the women in our field and how powerful they are, but they didn't have to be on the front lines.
Director of UNO's School of Criminology and Criminal Justice says the program is not as traditional as some might think.
One of the things you'll see a lot is there's been a huge diversification of the kinds of careers that stem from our majors.
Dr. Gayleen Armstrong says students are interested in public service, and it shows. She says the most recent increase shows more than 100 students in the program.
We don't just teach about law enforcement. There is so much to know about whether it's how to de-escalate situations or understand the different lived experiences individuals have had.
And when it comes to diversity recruitment, agencies like the Omaha Police Department say they have the staff to prove it.
We're very, very close in those numbers right now.
But with the latest recruitment round, Omaha Police Officer Association President Tony Connors says no incentives were offered and applicant numbers were low.
Some other agencies around this area are offering hiring bonuses for lateral, so I think that's something we should seriously sit down and discuss.
And the department does not partner with UNO's criminology program despite its national recognition.
We're one of the best programs in criminology, criminal justice. We really encourage our students to get engaged in internships.
And diversity is top of mind for the FBI, with only 27% of the FBI diverse. Special Agent Michelle Stevenson says there's room to grow. When it comes to the Omaha field office, Stevenson says they are, quote, absolutely below those national numbers. Gallegos wants to be a lawyer and inspire more women of color to follow her path.
The criminal justice system, there's 1% of Latina prosecutors in the nation, and so I think it's very important to become a part of that.
Well, I'm told that this office behind me only has about 15% of diversity among its special agents, and that number also includes female agents. Now, this goes beyond the office just here. Stevenson says that there are several bureaus that are looking to diversify their offices. Reporting live, Waverly Monroe, KETV News Watch 7.